side firmly established inside the top 25. The other on the outside, receiving votes, but looking to muscle into the rankings with a victory today. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Trojans will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Eagles offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Kirk, who's seen teams have great success going to the portal and coming up with a difference maker at running back. This guy certainly has that kind of potential.
You know, he had a chance to look around and go to several different schools. He thought his skill set fit best here, and now he gets a chance to show what he can do within this offense starting today.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitching catch.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Callaway. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Normally for this offense down in the red zone, they love to go to the tight end, and they try to go to him. He drops the ball. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I might think about trying to give him another shot.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
And the tailback's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The distance will be from 36 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the USC Trojans offense comes out for their first possession today. And out comes this quarterback who's certainly familiar to fans. It's the first game of his final season as he tries to make all that senior experience come into play.
Well, we've seen what this guy can do throughout his career, Chris, but you and I had a chance to talk to him yesterday, and sounds like he's eager to show people that he's taken his game to another level. Let's see how quickly he can get off to a good start here.
He makes the catch. Goes out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Who's going to take off here? Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking right. This one caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he's got it, no problem. And the game is now tied. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. Grabbed by the receiver. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First down here for this offense. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That ball snagged for a completion. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And keep him off balance with a run. They finally corral him at the 1. Down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Design quarterback run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Young. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And they'll give it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. That completion sets up an important third down play. QB keeps it himself. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop. And the Trojans will have to kick this away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. The Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Young. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And there's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
And the Trojans will line up here on first down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out. What would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into.
through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And this time it's complete. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass not complete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he's brought down out at the 46. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Gonna run it. It's Marsh. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The end zone has a lane. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Eagles.
think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Breaks free. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Snags the quick throw. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And here's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. This offense cannot be stopped.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. That fumble from the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. He finds some space. Now here he goes. Past midfield. Out past the the 30. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. On Southern Cal.
I mean, you're backed up all the way near your own goal line. I mean, they're at their own 1-yard line. They're just trying to get a little bit of room, and instead, the length of the field, 99 yards for a touchdown. What a play.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Look out, room to run here. Tackled by the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback keeps the football. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that previous play. They're going to run the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. Touchdown, Eagles. What a play. Risky move, but it worked that time.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed. One of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it
and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense... He's looking deep down the middle. Catch made down inside the 20. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed. Send the back in motion. The shotgun running play call. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And is intercepted.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Tight end makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. They'll try a pass here. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They're able to get him down. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27. They come up on 1st down. Clock running. Final minute here of the 3rd quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17. 6th play of the drive coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass is caught. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make...
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Still no answer for this offense.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And they tack on the extra point.
Eastern Michigan, 38. USC, 17.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Fire to the right side, complete. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Booker Eastern Michigan has the lead here. So after 3/4 of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Young. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. A deep shot to the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
With the carry, it's the runback. Gain of 12. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. Leaning on the run game here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Eastern Michigan.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Eagles. This offense really clicking. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
45, USC, 17.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time, they were on 4th down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught, second down now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Young. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a first down. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, and now before he gets to the 16-yard line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught quickly.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Touchdown, USC, as they put 6 more on the board.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Play action here on first down. Buying time. Moving to his left. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary, and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
USC 24.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Well, this is a game that these winning players are never going to forget. Nobody gave them respect, gave them a chance in this game, and they came in and took care of business against a ranked team.
Man, on the other side, it's just inexcusable if you're a top 10 team to come out and not play up to your standard. A lot of soul-searching going to be happening for this football team during practice next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.